Seeing how many topics come up about this. It's a very interesting topic about the schools of thought, and there's so much to talk about. But we need to focus on finding the cure for a problem that we have in the ummah today. And that is that we have basically two extremes. The true students of knowledge, they're always in the middle. And the correct path in Islam, wherever you look at anything, it's always in the middle. And we have some Muslims, even some who might be students of knowledge, who absolutely blind follow the madhab. Like we mentioned, the guy who said, I don't care about the hadith, I'm going to follow what I was taught in my madhab. And they don't care. And then you have another extreme, which actually has a form of hatred almost, if not a serious hatred for the imams.
Yeah, I've come across a lot of that.
You've seen this.
It's very strange.
And they actually look at the person who follows one of the imams as being like a mubtadi', as being someone who's an innovator in their religion. This is serious. So we have these two extremes. I think we need to talk about these. This is because we want to solve this problem. We want the ummah to come to the middle path on this.
Right.
This is a very important topic. Because now, when you look at the major scholars of Islam who studied, let's look at, for example, Imam Nawawi, Imam Ibn Hajar, Imam Ibn Taymiyyah. Did any of them come up not studying a madhab?
Initially, they must have had a madhab.
All of them initially had it. So this was the proper methodology, and being a student of knowledge, they studied these madhabs, all of them. You're not going to find Imam Ibn Abdul Barr, major scholars of Islam. They studied the madhab. And
then they left
one madhab or different?
No, once they started off studying the madhab. There's the first step. And then they started to study after that, obviously, more madhabs. And to see the difference of opinions, and they would take that was correct and leave that was not correct.
Like mujtahid?
Yeah. But even the student of knowledge, as we mentioned, who can filter, he can do that. But the point is that all of them took the path of studying the madhab. So it's nothing wrong. So we need to make it clear here. There's nothing wrong with studying a madhab. There's nothing wrong with studying. What's wrong is the blind following. So we don't want to be the extreme where you say you can't study madhab, because it's not the methodology of our scholars. You're going to try to get somewhere without going the proper way. All of the scholars went this way, so why would we choose another path? And that's why you find so many students of knowledge who try to go other than that path. Their knowledge it's all mixed up, it's everywhere. But the ones who went the path of the scholars, they studied the madhab, and then after they learned it, they started to study other madhabs as well, look here and there. That was good for them. But we don't want to stay there at the blind following. You'll find people who have been studying 20, 30 years, and they will not leave what their imam said. And this is also very dangerous. So we need to always follow that middle path in all aspects of Islam. The point is that, and you found these, we want to focus on this. And these are some of the greatest scholars of Islam. We have to have love as Ahl Sunnah, as people of the Sunnah, for Imam Abu Hanifah. We have to have love for Imam Malik, Imam Shafi, and Imam Ahmad. And we have to have hatred for those who hate them, because they were the ones who strove night and day to spread the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad.
And we do have it.
We
have the love for all
of them. No difference. We don't. And you'll find people, and it came to the time. Not just you mentioned about the different jama'at, the different groups who used to pray in the haram. Even the marriage. You remember these stories that you were not allowed to marry if you were Hanifi, to marry from a Shafi. Alhamdulillah, these days, as you say, alhamdulillah, with education and the more authentic knowledge that is spreading, alhamdulillah, these things are starting to doubt in the ummah. This is good. That doesn't mean we want to put away these madhab. So we need them. We're not going to get to understand the Quran and Sunnah without them. But also, alhamdulillah, we need to continue on this path we're going with not blind following them or making it a war between ourselves if you follow a different school of thought than me.
Well, I couldn't have said it better. And therefore, that concludes our discussion. I hope, inshallah, there was a benefit. In fact, I feel that there was a benefit. And we addressed the issue pretty objectively by Allah's grace and mercy. And so we thank you for tuning in. And we'll catch you, inshallah ta'ala, in the next episode. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.